welcome to Movie Review Mom. Today, the movie I'm reviewing is Bing, Missing Link. Now, if you saw the trailer and liked it, then you're probably going to like this movie. But if you saw it and you went, meh, that's probably what you're going to think about the movie. It's actually rated PG. It's an hour and 35 minutes, and the grade that I gave it is a B. Now, it's beautiful to watch, but it's a little bit boring. And I feel really badly saying that because Leica, or Leica, however you pronounce it, is just masterful at the stop motion picture. And it's beautiful. As I mentioned, it's colorful. The dialogue is clever. The visual humor is clever. But there's just something a little bit boring about it. It's kind of weird. And even the talent is really good. It has voice actors of Hugh Jackman, whom I love, and adore, and Zach Galifianakis, who plays Missing Link, Mr. Link, as well as Emma Thompson, who's awesome in everything that she does, Stephen Fry, whose voice is a little bit unrecognizable, but whatever, Timothy Oliphant, who actually is really, really good, and Zoe Saldana. So I like all of them, but again, there's just something kind of meh about the movie. They go on this adventure, and you get to see the world through this stop motion, colorful action, but it just doesn't have a whole lot of zing. My favorite Leica movie is Kubo and the Two Strings, which is very much of an adult movie. And again, I think kids would kind of get bored, and maybe some adults would actually get bored from it as well. Let me give you parents the heads up. There's no profanity, so that's awesome. I always love that. The movie starts off with this explorer played by Hugh Jackman discovering the Loch Ness Monster. And young kids probably won't really know what that is. So you might have to explain some things to them. There's a lot of vocabulary and dialogue that is very adult, just words that kids won't know, and they're just going to go right over the kids' heads. And I think that might have something to do with why kids will be bored. That won't necessarily make adults bored, but kids will just go, I don't know what they're talking about, and, move on to something else. There's a little bit of light reading, like newspapers and things on maps, and so young kids won't know what's going on. There are even some, too, foreign languages spoken a little bit with subtitles. So if they can't read, they still won't quite know what is being said. Not that it is a deal breaker and they completely missed the story, but I'm just throwing that in just so that you know. There are some gunfights, a bar fight, and actually a couple of characters die kind of in a horrific way. I mean, there's no blood or anything like that. And it's not unusual for cartoons, right? For bad guys to die. But anyway, so there's that. Some of the positive themes are persistence and hope, family and friendship. So that's good, right? And then kind of the theme for almost every movie nowadays is simply accepting people for who they are. I loved some of the animation was really great. And there was, as I mentioned, some of the sophisticated humor, which I actually appreciate, but some people will it'll be a turnoff for them. And then there's this one character played by Zoe Saldana that she's just annoying. She's always yelling and screaming. I know that's the same thing, but she's just really annoying. And you get to travel the world, but she's with you. So it's not as enjoyable. There are some funny lines. But after all of the really terrific stop motion, it's just not that innovative. It's creative, but in a simple way, and creative in a stop motion way, which is great, but we don't see anything really we haven't seen before. And not that that means it has to be a great movie or that you have to have that to make it a great movie. I'm just saying those are some of the elements that make it just a little bit boring. Anyway, be sure and subscribe to Movie Review Mom. I had somebody watch a recent video and said, they're so long. So I'm trying to cut this one short and make it short and sweet. And if you want to know more about my movie reviews, go to moviereviewmom.com where I write out a lot more. And I also include funny lines and inspirational lines, some of the best lines that at least I found in the movie. And if you contact me on the little contact box, I will send you a free gift. I'll send you a list of dozens of ways where you can watch movies for free, and they're legal and legitimate. Anyway, visit me there, and by all means, leave a comment. If you love this movie, let me know what you loved about it. And if you didn't, let me know too. Anyway, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with me. Bye for now.